sometimes small projects makes a big difference to some people. And this one is, I'm making a spinning top for my grandchildren, and it's from a small piece of wood, and I'm doing some 3 circles, and I'll show you now why I'm making the circles. After marking the circles, I'm dividing it. I'm making marks where I want to drill, you see, and then I'll drill 8 holes, 4 big ones, large one, 4 small ones. I'll put inside. They are going all the way to almost to the end, and I'm going to put 4 different colors, and I'll play between the holes. And you will see later what's the idea behind it. If you're new to my channel and you didn't subscribe yet, I think it's a good time to subscribe now and to give me the thumbs up or the thumbs down, and put remarks at the bottom. It's very important. It's very important for my channel, and it's very important for me to know if you like it or you don't like it. So don't forget to put some remarks at the bottom. You see that one place I had to put the same color on both of the holes, the small one and the big one, the same color. And for some reason it looks like at the bottom I was in a slight angle, so they touched the 2 holes, so now they are connected. So I can't use 2 different colors in this one because I'll mess everything up. Yeah, well, it's happened. I'm just now going to remove the bubbles, and I'll put it in a pressure pot to leave it overnight, and the next day I'm going to turn it to the other side and create a nice tenon. And then I'll turn it back again, and I'll start creating the top spinner. I'll measure everything, and it's in my head what I want to do, but I'll have to do some marks so it will be easier later. And the reason why I didn't clean it on this side is because I wanted to keep the center, so I will be on through center all the time. First we will do a cylinder, because the moment I've got a cylinder it's easier to continue with the design. I know where I'm going, and after on the cylinder it's easier to mark everything, and now I'll mark the basic idea where I want to do what and how is it going to look like. And slowly you will understand how the holes that I did, and I fill them out with resin, how they play a role now when I cut it in an angle, and you'll discover that the lines and the colors are coming out. In this project I'm going to use, of course, both black line tools. Going to the medium one that I'm using now, and the small one when I'm doing the mini one when I'm doing the small design. I'm going to use the mini one. Now you can see how they're coming out like petals from a flower, one by one, the different color that we put in. I actually quite like it. I'm going to use this technique in another one, in another project that I'm going to do, in a vase or something, we'll see. Now slowly you can see the basic design. There is a guy, I'm trying to remember his name. Let me just find out what is his name. I think his name is Odiar Lucas. I think he's from Brazil, and he made a top spinning one with a small stamp in the back. And I actually like this design with a small stamp. So I'm going to go and do something similar to his design. So it's not my idea. I took this idea from Oduar Lucas, and I think he's from Brazil. Look for him. He's doing very nice work. I follow him quite a lot. So this design and this in the back, the stamp in the back, that's his design. Thank you, Edouard Lucas, for allowing me to use your design. To burn the lines in, I usually don't use a wire, because then I have to go with the wire around, and I prefer to use a small piece of formica, and it's doing exactly the same job. It can't slip from my hand, and the wire doesn't get hot, because what happened before, I'll be very honest with you, that's why I don't like to work with the wire. I burned few lines in one of my projects, and then I touched with my hands the wire, and the wire was boiling hot, red hot, and it left a scar on my finger for a long time. So I'm using now a formica. Both systems are great. Both system works. The only thing with the formica, I can go on the sideways and on top, and with the wire I can go only on top, not sideways. My normal system from 150 to all the way to 600. Then I'm going to use Yorkshire grid, and after Yorkshire grid, of course, I'm going to put Aubichon juice, and it will bring the colors all the way to the top, and this beautiful wood will sparkle from shyness with Aubichon juice, and you will see all the lines, and all the lines in the wood you will see so strong and so beautiful. You can see the original grain, it shines so much, and now I'm putting a pin in with super glue, and I'll part it. Of course, black line parting tool works for me very nice every time. And now I see that I've been left with a small piece of wood, so I decided quickly just to make an add-on, and I will do a base for the top for the spinning top. I'll make a base for it, so it will have a home to sit in, and it will not lie on its side all the time and get damaged. Here you can see from every direction I can burn the lines. Don't have to be only on top. I can do it sideways with this piece of Formica. The only thing is you have to give it a little bit of speed. And now I'm going to drill the hole and enlarge it a little bit so the top will fit inside. And the same here. It's going to be all the way to 600, Yorkshire grid, Aubichon juice. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out, and on the edges, first of all I'll part it, and on the edges I'm going to put a piece of bicycle rubber, and you can see it here, and then I'll be able to mark it, cut it, and make a space for my logo. And I really hope that you like this fun project. I hope that my grandchildren will like it. Next time I go to Germany, I'll give it to them. And if you do, don't forget to subscribe, of course, and like it. And I'll see you on my next video. Cheers.